Hello everyone, my name is Marco Gonzalez, and today I want to speak to you about vocational readiness and employment, or better known as Chapter 31, the value-based purchasing program that I've established for them. Let me start with a little bit of overview of what Chapter 31 is. It's considered VRE. It's one of the Department of Veteran Affairs educational program for service-connected veterans with disabilities. And what that is, the program was established by the VA to assist veterans with disabilities and provide them with additional resources for educational training. And so here I'm going to get into a little bit about how applying for this program, how it operates. So it starts off with the veteran has to have a service-connected disability, and that it has to be a minimum of 10%, and that disability has to affect their employment possibilities of either finding employment or currently affecting their employment. And veterans could apply by using the VA form 28-0800. They can apply online or in person at their local VA office. Veterans would then meet with a VRE counselor who will decide if they're eligible for the program. After they decide, when deciding, what they're looking at is, of course, the service connection disability that has to be a minimum of 10% affecting their possibility of employment. And another criteria is that the disability has to be within either 10 years of that initial 10% rating, or I'm sorry, 12 years from that disability rating, or 12 years from the time the veteran separated from the military. And lastly, they cannot have a dishonorable discharge. It has to be anything other than dishonorable discharge in order to qualify for this benefit. Okay, so one of the benefits of being a part of VRE is that you receive one-on-one counseling throughout your educational or training goal. And ideally, best case scenario is that you have the same counselor throughout that journey. And that journey is very different for many veterans. It could be anywhere from a few months to a year to possibly 4 to 5 years, whatever the counselor and the veteran agree upon, and whatever is best suitable for that veteran. And they receive guidance and support throughout that journey from the counselor, which is great when veterans are having trouble with certain situations of having to decide or having trouble within school on what's going on with the program and the training. Additionally, veterans receive assistance for laptops, books, school supplies, anything of that matter where veterans need assistance purchasing these items, as a matter of fact. And additionally, they receive tuition assistance that helps pay for this training, help pay for the education. And lastly, veterans receive basic housing allowance assistance, and that can depend and vary where the educational or the training setting is. So ideally, it could vary from city to city, state to state. So that's something that the veteran and the counselor would decide upon. And lastly, I just want to go over how does this benefit student retention. We'll just use University of Pacific, for example. If we have a veteran who's currently attending University of Pacific and they're unaware that they could qualify for this benefit, they could definitely apply. They can view this video and see that, you know what, I'm a disabled veteran, I had no idea. And they can go through the process of applying, and there they can continue their educational goal. If they were attending Pacific, and they would get financial support, they would get supplies, they would additionally get assistance for housing, which would alleviate a lot of stress and allow the student to maintain and continue their educational goal here at the University of Pacific, which would be a great asset because many veterans are unaware of these benefits. And lastly, this is my resource. Thank you for watching this video.